I am going to Magic Kingdom today, and I thought that I would start with the transportation because what I find is that when people are first coming to Magic Kingdom, they don't realize that the parking lot is across the lake. It's about a 1.5 mile walk to the Magic Kingdom. So in order to get actually to the park, you would park at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and then you either have to take the ferry boat, which is there, or the monorail, which is there. There are 2 monorails, or actually 3 monorails. One for the Epcot monorail, don't get on that one. There's a Magic Kingdom Express monorail, and then there is a resort monorail, and the resort monorail will get you to Magic Kingdom, but you're gonna have 2 stops beforehand. The 3rd stop will be the Magic Kingdom. So the quickest way that I find is probably the Express monorail, the Magic Kingdom monorail, because the ferry boat, although it is like a 5-minute ride across the water, it takes a while to load everyone off, load everyone on, and then you have to make your way across the water. I think that the monorail is the quickest. Now, that's not to say that it's the quickest after fireworks because everybody's leaving, but that's still a mystery to me. Now, the transportation that does go directly to the Magic Kingdom would be the boats that go from Fort Wilderness, Wilderness Lodge, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian, and also the buses. The Disney Resort buses will take you right to Magic Kingdom, but if you're staying at a participating resort that's not a Disney resort like the Swan and Dolphin or like the Hilton, the Waldorf, they will drop you off at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and then you will still have to take the ferry boat or the monorail. Before I even got to this spot where I am now, I had to take a tram, so it's a long while to get to the Magic Kingdom, so factor in that time. From the Ticket and Transportation Center, the camera isn't doing it justice, but you actually have a great view of the castle. And what I hear is that they pump in the fireworks music, so if you don't have a park ticket and you're wanting to watch the fireworks, come here. It's amazing. You can see the projections and everything. I was gonna stop at Starbucks on Main Street, but the Joffrey's stand was too tempting. I got a latte. About the Ticket and Transportation Center, if you're taking an Uber or a Lyft, if it's not a minivan, minivans will pick up in the bus loop number 2, but every other Uber and Lyft will take you to the Ticket and Transportation Center. You always know when the characters are out when there's just a bunch of people. Oh, lovely. I still can't get over Donald without his hat. So weird. Oh! And the Dapper Dans. This is a magical day.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some bells sing merry, they are calling the young loves, the true loves who come from the sea.
I must say that Magic Kingdom has the best feel of any park. I walk in, you got the characters on the train station, you got the Dapper Dan singing, I see the marching band up on the castle stage. It's just like hit after hit after hit of magic. To Sleepy Hollow for lunch. This has quickly become one of my favorite quick services. Both of these waffle options are absolutely great. Wow! Now I keep on hearing warnings that if I keep on going to the parks over and over and over again, I'm gonna get tired of it. I'm gonna get bored. But I think every time I come here, I love it more. It's just great vibes today. I got the fresh fruit waffle. I came to the porch that's like right next to Sleepy Hollow through the tunnel by the ticketing office. I got me some rocking chairs. I got some shade. The Festival of the Fantasy is coming through in like an hour. So maybe I'll just chill here, you know? I was gonna do ranking all the stage shows, but I do have a rehearsal tonight for the Candlelight Processional, and I left my Blue ID at home. So I might have to go back, get it, and then go to rehearsal, but we'll see. We'll see what time allows. Now, I was never really a parade girl, but I love Festival of the Fantasy. I've seen it probably maybe 50 times, and I still love to sit and watch it. I think it's because when I used to come here, I never had like an annual pass, so I would only be here for like a day or two. And so I wouldn't want to sit and watch the parade because that's prime ride time. But now that I can come at my leisure whenever I want to, I love just to sit and watch the parade. And I have the best spot here on the rocking chairs. It's raised up so I can see over everybody. It's the best. Love that parade, and it is very crowded today. So I am gonna go ahead with my idea of the ranking the Disney World or Magic Kingdom stage shows. Headed to Country Bear Jamboree. I did Country Bears for the first time was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago, and it was interesting. So I'm gonna go do it again, let my thoughts settle. Here we go, Country Bear Jamboree, a wild and woolly good time, singing and stomping, clapping and growling. And when I did this the other day, the crowd was definitely singing and stomping and clapping, not so much growling. I don't know what that would be, but let's go.
Henry, what's holding you up? Let's get on with the show.
Al, be patient.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow.
See you and take a friend by Lake Tennessee. That's plain old banjo and a tapping with his sweet. He's a round little and he's all once around. When a fine ride shall take it hard to feel around.
Country Bear Jamboree is a weird show. It's for a very specific type of person, and that's someone who has fond memories of the show. Now, I didn't grow up actually watching Country Bear Jamboree, and so it's all new to me, and it's just weird. But I enjoy it. But for people who grew up watching the show, or who came here when Disney opened and got to watch it, I can see why, or I can see the appeal of the show. I like it, but it's not the best for me. If I were to choose to do it or skip it when I came here, I would probably skip it if there were better things to do. But I would do it if it's a crowded day like today and I don't want to wait 70 minutes for Buzz Lightyear. Country Bear Jamboree is gonna rank number 4. I just got to the Enchanted Tiki Room, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, and they are closed. But I did it the other day, so I can explain it. Tiki Room is also for a very specific type of person, and that's the person who loves Walt Disney and Walt Disney World. I'm gonna rank Tiki Room number 6 personally, because I feel like I've done it once. I don't need to do it again. It's cool for the historic fact that Walt Disney actually worked on it himself, and it's cool to see his ideas come to life in person. But, oh wait, they just opened. I'm going. While I'm in line waiting, I'll finish my thoughts. Would I skip it or not skip it? What's the opposite of skip? Skip or stay? Skip or go? I would not go. I feel like once is enough. I'm about to do it twice, but if you're looking for air conditioning, if you're looking for a piece of Walt Disney history, then come to Tiki Room. But it's not precisely for me, not exactly for me.
We forgot to wake up the Glee Club.
In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the earth in the work at the fire room. In the tiki 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 room.
Two things that I really appreciate about the Tiki Room. One is that you walk into a room and it's full of surprises. So like at first you have the birds singing, and then the female birds come down, and then you have the flowers singing, and then the things in the walls start singing. So I like that it's full of surprises. And then the other thing is that the singing is totally old school Disney, and I just love that sound. I think that it's very pleasant to listen to, and you don't hear it that often anymore. Hall of Presidents, here we go.
The Walt Disney World Resort proudly presents the Hall of Presidents.
They imagined something new in the history of the world. A leader not born to power like a king or queen. A leader who has not seized power through conquest. A leader not separate from the people, but elected by the people, from among the people. We, the people.
407 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presidents of the United States of America.
I didn't know that this happened. Tiana's in the ticketing office. That's nice. Now, I like the Hall of Presidents, but with that being said, when I was a child, I would rather do anything in the Magic Kingdom than go watch the Hall of Presidents. I would rather go do Swiss Family Robinson at the end of a whole park day than do Hall of Presidents. But I do appreciate history now that I'm older, and I do enjoy it. If you want your child to fall asleep, go to the Hall of Presidents. If you want air conditioning, go to the Hall of Presidents. But it's gonna rank number 5 on my list. We made it to Mickey's PhilharMagic, and just know that this is a 4D show. So you're gonna be wearing 3D glasses, and there's wind, there's water, there's smells, and obviously none of that is gonna translate 25 minutes. Why is it 25 minutes?
Almost ready. Move down. Hell, that will get unplugged. We'll just plug it back in.
This pains me a little bit because of one of the shows that I haven't talked about yet, but I'm gonna put PhilharMagic as number 1. And the reason why is that PhilharMagic is good for everybody. Good for kids, good for adults. It immerses you in the stories of the characters. It translates the movies into real life, and I love it. It brings you through show scenes, different music, and I'm gonna say it's number 1. It's a good one. I would not say to skip PhilharMagic. Do it. The only downside to Philhar is that sometimes when it's like really 3D, the glasses, my eyes go crisscross, and it gives me a little bit of a headache. But that's my problem. I'm really sad, but I'm out of time, and now I have to come back after rehearsal, so I'll see you at night. Just kidding, I'm gonna do Laugh Floor. I realized that I won't be able to finish because the Monsters Inc. closes at 10, rehearsals until 9:30, so I'm gonna have to rush this. Hopefully I can finish.
There's a human of 1,000 faces who's gonna treat us all to churros. Let me see. Oh, he did a cool trick. That's neat. Everyone put your hands together for the finance crew. Where are you going? I didn't know there was an elevator in here. Where'd you sit there in that way? Oh, there's that face. Oh, you're trying to hide behind that other human, but we saw your face before. And you do it everyone I'm saying. This is my sister Ella.
Oh, hello. Oh, and when you put us together, you get Salmonella.
Why does Humpty Dumpty love autumn? Everybody say why. Why? Because he always has a great fall.
I also really like Laugh Floor. That one's gonna go number 3 on my list, and I'm actually really late now, so I'm running to the exit, but I will give my thoughts when I have some time, maybe in the car. I made it back to the car. I'm on my way home now. But Laugh Floor, number 3. If you like dad jokes, you're gonna like Laugh Floor. Even if you don't like dad jokes, they sort of make fun of the audience members, which is hilarious. That's my favorite part of the show. But it's gonna be number 3, good family fun. Now I had to leave before I got to do Carousel of Progress. And that's the one that pains me, that is not number 1. It's gonna have to be number 2. Because when I was younger, I loved Carousel of Progress. I still do. But I would always say that my 2 favorite things in all of Disney World are up there with Carousel of Progress and the People Mover. And it's still true. I love them so much, but if I'm thinking about the stage shows as a whole, I just had to rank Philhar above Carousel of Progress, which is, it hurts. I didn't get to do it today, which is really sad. I'm gonna insert a clip of the last time I watched it and why I love it so much. Roll the number 2. This is one of my favorites, just because you get to see like the original thought process. I love it.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every way.
No big deal. Anybody can do that voice-activated stuff. Watch this. Roar, beat.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes.
Not only is it fascinating to see something that Walt Disney himself had a hand in creating and then seeing come to life, history itself is also very interesting. So like stuff that we take for granted didn't used to be like that. So you can see how time has progressed and how things have gotten easier and easier. Well, easier and easier. Other things have changed. It's also so impressive how accurately they were able to predict the future. Like you look at that last scene and it's today. It's just amazing what came to Walt Disney's mind and how accurate he was. So there's that. Here's my whole listing of top to bottom, best to worst shows in the Magic Kingdom. And obviously this is all my opinion. I know that there are some die-hard fans for Tiki Room. Sorry those fans, but it's not for me. I'm a Carousel of Progress gal, what can I say? Just remember, you change the world when you change your mind. Bye-bye from Miss American Sky.